my name is Li. In this stage, the video is regarding the cost comparison between the building before and after the greening stage. Firstly, I will explain the cost comparison in terms of electricity usage. There will be some components covered under this criteria. This table shows the comparison of the cost in terms of the light bulb. As mentioned earlier, the light bulb is changed from the incandescent bulb to the LED light bulb. To replace all the light bulb in the market, the total cost increased from the 880 to 1,400, which the cost has increased 62%. Based on the website of the TNB, the smart meter is completely free. We just require to contact with the TNB authority for the installation. It is an add-value service without any extra cost incurred. Next, the solar panel. The solar panel with capacity 28 kWp is installed on the roof of the market that incur 60,000 costs. At the same time, there is also cost benefit that can be obtained by installing this element. Firstly, the replacement of the light bulb. Based on the table shown, a few indicators to measure the cost is identified. The electricity cost for the lighting bulb decreased from the 46,104 to 9,060.97 cents per year, which indicates that the cost saving per year is 37,043 ringgit.03 cents. Next, for the solar panel on the roof. To calculate the net saving cost for the solar panel, the maximum demand for the tariff is identified from the commercial category for the building, which is 30.3%. Next, by using the motion sensor for the light fitting, the total cost of the lighting the building that can save is 130 per month, which is 1,556 in a year. In conclusion, for the electricity cost benefits, the total electricity cost that can be saved in the market after the greening stage is Rn 58,246.
Hi, my name is Shah, and today we will discuss about how by greening the building in terms of water appliance will affect the construction cost but benefit during operation of facilities. During greening stage, we improvise the use of water appliance with a higher water efficiency and introduce new water collection system which were known as rainwater harvesting system. Basically, the cost of the greening design increased by 89% from a sum of 48,000 in terms of water appliance. It's almost twice of the original cost. The obvious changes are due to the installation of new rainwater harvesting system which cost almost 40,000 ringgit. In the other hand, water efficiency sanitary ware also has an increment of cost by 20% compared to original design. The first improvement is by using dual flush water closet, which benefit 5.32 liters of effective flushing volume compared to previous which used the single flush water closet. The single flush water closet consumed almost 9 liters of flushing volume. It saved almost 3.68 liters per person for every single water closet consumption. Next is by using high water efficient water tap. Usual tap has an average of 3.5 to 7 effective liter. However, the use of high water efficient able to reduce the water consumption by 2.5 to 3.5 liter. It is important to promote the use of high water efficient appliance as the market has an average of 300 visitors per day which can increase during peak hour and event. Imagine how many thousands of liters of water that are able to be saved. Lastly is by introducing the use of rainwater harvesting system. Pahang has a high annual rainfall in Malaysia which almost 113 inch. The idea is by transforming 500 meters square of hard landscape into a rainwater catchment area which able to collect more than 34,000 gallons of rainwater per month with the system which costs 40.5 thousand ringgit and able to reduce the water bill by 1,000 ringgit per month. It only takes 3 years for the return of investment of the improvisation of the water appliance and able to be used and give benefit for more than 10 or to 20 years onward. That's all from me.
My name is Raffi Darmawan and I will explain about the next item, which is cost comparison for indoor environmental quality. The components are paint, flooring, ceiling fan, and CO2 sensors. For the paint, we change the deluxe paint to the low VOC materials, which is Nippon paint. Based on the calculation, the deluxe paint has price 47.4 ringgit per meter square, with total price of around 15,000 ringgit for the whole lot, while Nippon paint has 96.72 ringgit per meter square with a total price around 26,900 ringgit. It shows that the cost increased 44% with difference around 11,900 ringgit. To paint this wall, it needs 2 coats of painting that require 52 gallons of paint. This makes total cost benefits per year is roughly 5,900 ringgit. The next part is flooring. We changed the hardwood flooring to linoleum flooring. Based on this calculation, the price of hardwood material is 54.63 ringgit per meter square, and for the whole lot is around 33,500 ringgit, while the price of linoleum material is 72.84 ringgit per meter square, and for the whole lot is around 14,900 ringgit. It shows that the total cost is decreased by 56% with difference around 18,600 ringgit. Next item is ceiling fan. For ceiling fan, we only use one fan that located in the first floor. At the end, the total cost for conventional ceiling fan is around 1,100 ringgit and 452 ringgit for EcoSafe ceiling fan because of difference in lifespan. The total cost saving is decreased around 59%, which is 670 ringgit per year. The last part is carbon dioxide sensor. Before the greening stage, we doesn't have CO2 sensors in our building. But after greening stage, we install the sensor to make sure we qualified the GBR rating. The CO2 sensors is installed in our building that located in ground floor and first floor. The total price for the CO2 sensor is around 230 ringgit.
Hi, my name is Shakira. Today I will explain about the cost comparison in Pasar Awam Indra Mahkota. For initial cost investment, we had all the elements such as the work below floor finish, frame, wall, and others related items. Total investment cost for Pasar Awam Indra Mahkota is around 2,607,166.84. Hi, I'm here again. I'm going to explain about the window energy efficiency. Here is the comparison before greening stage and after greening stage. Before greening stage, we are using glazed window and we change it into the low emissivity glass or low E glass. Here is the cost comparison that I had calculated. In terms of price, low E glass is much more cheaper than the glazed window, as you can see. Low E glass window located at the ground floor and the total quantity is 48. Around 2,606.40 is the total before green stage. And after change it into the low E glass, the total becomes around 1,937.76. The cost difference is around 968.64.
Price for a glazed window is 60 ringgit and 55 cent and 40 ringgit and 37 cent is for low E glass. Visible transmission is the amount of light that gets through the glass. The higher the number, the more lights get through. Glazed window lets in more daylight. For SGHC, the glazed window is higher. That means it gains more solar heat. Total annual savings for window energy savings is around 70,937.62 cents.
Hi, it's me again. We have cost comparison for landscape here. Alright, here is the landscape comparison between before green stage and after green stage. As you can see, there is no landscape before we decided to add it into the green phase.
For hardscape, the total cost is Rm30,050 ringgit. For softscape, the total is 1,493. Total landscape in greening stage is Rm40,543. Based on the case study accounting for benefit and cost of urban green space, it is assumed that cost benefit for landscape is Rm72594.00 per year.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Afiq. I would like to present a cost comparison of material and resources of Pasar Awam after greening the building. The material of construction that can be reused and recycled in the Pasar Awam is the formwork. As can you see, the total cost of formwork before greening the Pasar Awam is 176,551.52 ringgit Malaysia. The reuse of formwork takes about 2% of the total formwork use. So the total reused material is 126.26 meter square, equal to 351.03 ringgit Malaysia. Meanwhile, the recycle of formwork takes about 10% of the total material used in the construction of Pasar Awam. The total recycled formwork for Pasar Awam is 631.30 meter square, equal to 17655.15 ringgit Malaysia. After greening the Pasar Awam, the summary cost of formwork is Rm15535.34 and decreasing the actual cost by 12%. For the transportation of material to the site, it costs about 3% from the total cost of material used. In this case, the transportation cost of formwork is Rm5296.55 ringgit Malaysia. After greening the building, the transportation cost is reduced to Rm4660.96 ringgit Malaysia. For the summary, sustainable construction has decreased the cost transportation of formwork to 12% from actual cost. In conclusion, the reuse and recycle of construction material not only reduce the cost of material itself, but also reduce the cost for material transportation to the site.
In conclusion, in order to green the building, the possible costs include namely maintenance costs, initial construction costs, new construction costs, and the cost benefit that can be obtained for the elements involved is taken into consideration. Based on the judgment and calculation, the cost benefit that can be obtained by using greening the building in 50 years' time is 50%. In short, based on the conclusion made, it can be said that the return on investment is considered low for the proposed building. However, it can bring the significant benefit in terms of environment as well as the public benefit.